Other than that, like I'm trying to think of who else.
Yeah.
I mean, every single artist nowadays that is popular is just famous on the internet. I mean, look at
You have to.
Yeah, look at K-pop for instance. It's all just social media pumping.
It feels like it's kind of science turned into music. How do you feel about K-pop? Because it feels like I've listened to, every time I listen to a new K-pop song, it feels like I've listened to it before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the music. So I've been asked to write for K-pop, but I just don't really like writing for anybody personally. It's manufactured, yes, but at the same time, it's actually I think very progressive because stardoms and like real icon fandoms are becoming less and less relevant. Like look at the Beatles for instance. Like if you put the Beatles in this day and age, they're basically just BTS. Like they're obviously not the same size, but it's like that level of love and devotion for artists you don't really find anywhere else. Like obviously I have my super diehard fan base and Billie Eilish does and all these other people, but the whole basis of K-pop is like being obsessed with the artists and the icons or the idols is what they should say. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I think it's cool having different avenues. You have underground rap music, you have underground funk music, you have very, very pop music, you have K-pop. It's like there's so much opportunity to listen to anything that you want. And specifically with the internet, you're exposed to so many different types of music. So everything is there for everyone.
So you're not one of those who would say that K-pop is not music.
No, it's definitely music. It's like my music is pop music at the core of it. Do I think it's rough around the edges? Yeah. Not lyrically or not anything. It's just like that's who I am. K-pop is industry focused, like it's a machine. But it's cool that it is a machine. Do I listen to it all the time? No. But there are some songs that it's like they take whatever is popular and regurgitate it to the best of their ability. And you can't listen to a K-pop song and be like, yeah, it's not for me, but you can't listen to it and find imperfections. And that's what's beautiful about it is it's art that is done perfectly, whether or not you like it. I mean, like we were talking about Tim Maya, it's like his music, super rough around the edges, but a savant, a genius. And it's like all these other artists that start something new that feel fresh, but they do it to the best of their ability. And it's like, Tyler, the Creator, he's not for everyone, but his music is so fresh and so tasteful. Do I think K-pop music is tasteful? No, I think it's the complete opposite of tasteful, but it's perfect. So it's cool.
I see.
Yeah.
I understand you. Have you heard Jorge Ben? He's a Brazilian artist.
Sounds so familiar.
Yeah, but he's from, I would say 30 years ago, maybe a little more. And it's just because you mentioned Tim Maya, and they have something in common. Usually their lyrics doesn't say anything,
Yeah.
For example, Tim Maya would say, do Leme ao Pontal, não há nada igual. It doesn't mean a lot. Just like Jorge Ben would say, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
It's like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Come on, they say stuff.
No, they say stuff, but a lot of it is nothing.
A lot of
the
it.
Bird and shade is long live nothing. Like, but that's the beauty. Is it's like, when you make songs that are more melodic components of you saying nothing, it's easier for the world to follow along.
I agree.
It's like I shot my wrist and go like sha sha sha. I'm not saying anything. I'm literally like, who the fuck shines their wrist? It's like I'm not. It doesn't mean anything. But if everyone can sing along, it's so much more inclusive.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, when understanding music better, or enjoying music with a less critic eye, I started to understand how, or I started to believe to understand that voices, I mean, whatever the person is singing is actually kind of a guitar. It's an instrument, you know? So voice is an instrument, and it doesn't really matter what the person is saying or the singer is saying, but it's important that it fits in. So in the end, you know, I started enjoying even songs that I have no idea what people are saying, if they are saying anything. Like my brother listens to Chinese songs, you know, Russian trap, you know?
Yeah, there's this huge guy from, I don't know where he's specifically from in mainland China, but Sky the God. He's like one of the first international successes from China on Spotify that has more monthly listeners than this other guy called Jay Chou. And Jay Chou is like a legend, like multi-million-dollar business, like stadiums everywhere. But this rapper is like more popular around the world because of TikTok and social media, and he's specifically from China. So, yeah, I mean, like, I use my voice in my songs as a percussive element. I don't use it to say anything important. That's it. And then none of my lyrics, none of anything means anything. I make somber songs too. I make sad songs and stuff like that, but that's pretty irregular. It's typically if something goes wrong in my life emotionally that I like make a song about it. And honestly, those are the songs that my fans love the most.
The ones that you're sad.
Yeah. They want me sad. Why, guys? But
and they call it love.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they want masochism. No, but it's I've always used my voice as like a percussive element, and that's something that people early on were mentioning to be like, oh yeah, you just flow in songs like a drum beat would. And you know, sometimes when you hear songs that are very, very popular, you should be able to like just tap out the melody or tap out something that is so memorable from the song. So like with La La La, I could go like, and I'm not hitting any tones or keys, but that moment in the song is so memorable that you can just hear it from a tap out. And that's when you know a song is catchy, is like, can you emulate it from nothing, basically. So I've always just been like, you know what? Whatever, if I can make a lyric really funny and make someone laugh, good. But if it sounds good, that's what's important. So
that makes a lot of sense, right? It's music after all.
Yeah.
Right?
Like as cliche as it is, just if someone's listening to a song and it's 5 minutes and there's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds of it that is good throughout the song, delete everything else. Because you don't want to ruin someone's vibe. Music is an accessory for someone's day to be better, not to be worse.
I guess so, yeah. It also helps remembering stuff, and it's very related to how we feel in the end, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, I remember, I mean, there are some songs that whenever they play, they instantly teleport me to a place and time in my life, which I cherish. Sometimes I don't, but they you know, they're part of us in the end, right?
Yeah.
So probably La 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 made, I mean, I'm pretty sure lots of people made love listening to La La La. So if they made love listening to La La La, whenever, and it was special, whenever they see you, they remember a very good fuck. That's good, right?
Why would you fuck to that song? Did I really just forget that condom? Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there.